Hi, Chasandy. Whoops, forgot to do the thing. One day I will get through this without hiccups. Oh my goodness. Where was I? 1 second. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Hello. How are you doing today? So, I'm going to give people like a couple minutes to filter in because I do kind of have things to a little bit of a vote right now. Reason being, I kind of fucked up. And by kind of fucked up, I mean I was kind of bedridden, if that makes sense. Not really bedridden. I was just struggling to move because my legs decided that they hate me. And since I was stuck doing nothing, I started playing Infinity Nikki. I'm like harvesting, grinding, because it's a very fun game. And then I accidentally started playing through some of the story. And I'm like, oh no, it'll be fine. I'm already started. So I needed to get like my bug outfit, or excuse me, um, my bug catching and my grooming so that I can, make more outfits. Lo and behold, in order to do all that, I managed to get through like an hour and 37 minutes of story, which, and that's across several hours of gaming. So I managed to take the screen recording because I recorded everything I did. I think there's only like one or two spots where there was like a gap in story. And it's just like, I kind of have a vote going to see what people would prefer if if you guys want me to just play the video and then just give commentary over the top of it and then pick up where the video leaves off, and then just continue playing from there, or if I should just like pick up where I left off. I've got, yeah, let me check, let me do the thing, hang on a second. Let me do this because it would help if I actually had it on screen to help me. So as of right now, I changed screens a little bit. So you're going to ignore my homework, my research. For some reason, it's not showing. Did I hit the wrong button? Ah, yeah, that's what the issue is. Okay. So yeah, I'm doing a little bit more research into my Halloween special, so you got a little bit of a spoiler here. Only a slight spoiler. I'm gonna put that there. Let's see. Ba, 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 ba. And then, oh yes, this is my analytics. It's super fun. But yeah, so right now we're sitting at like 50% of people want me to play the video and then pick up from there. And then one person voted just pick up where I left off because it don't matter. And then another person wants me to just plop the videos separately and then go from there. So that's kind of where we're at right now. So I'm kind of just going to like put it to a vote or like, you know what I mean? Like have people decide which they prefer. So I don't know if you are one of the voters because it doesn't tell me. So what's your vote? But yeah, I did not load the video. I literally just have it as a Windows media player kind of thing. Which I don't know if it'll let me do that because it's acting funky. Okay. Yeah, that's definitely doable. Because, yeah, it's right here. Like, pretty much, I unlocked my house. And I met somebody that I may be entering into my harem. I don't know yet. I'm still on the fence. Basically, a couple displaced gods. Really interesting. And then we have this false wish maker. So, I might do... Yeah, that's actually a good idea as far as just like doing the commentary. I just worry about my analytics. Because I'm trying to grow my channel. trying and failing because I do want to hit my first milestone of monetization by my birthday, which I don't think I'm gonna make because goodness knows I had to push back the Final Fantasy Cloud video to next month. And then basically everyone's going to domino from there. So it's going to be Cloud, Barrett, and then Tifa because I refuse to have anybody else but Tifa on my birthday month. I refuse. I know, priorities, right? So I'm going to go the false start route. But yeah, hang on one second. Somebody tried to call me. Let me make sure it's not an emergency. I'm a caregiver person. I can't help it. If somebody calls, I need to make sure that nobody's dying, nobody is injured, nobody needs me to send them money, nobody needs me. I gotta check the things. But also, before I get started, I need people to appreciate that I was on time for once. Oh, no, we're good. Nobody's injured. Everybody's alive. No one is hurt. We're good. We are good. So yeah, all right, so they're doing an upgrade. I should have did this before. So, we're about to get started. How have you been? Because it is it is Tuesday. Tuesday has concluded. The first 2 days of the week are finally over. We're about to make it to hump day. And then it's downhill from there. Hopefully in a good way. Like a nice little crest over the the hill for roller coasters and then down into a good weekend. Okay. Come on, load faster. So I did customize Nikki a little bit. I kept trying to do blue hair, but since I've been pretty much doing blue everything, I'm realizing I look like a blueberry. Good. Good. Stay far, far, far out of it. I've been trying so hard to stay off of X, Twitter. I'm gonna keep dead naming it because it's the only time it's appropriate to do so. I refuse to touch it. I will always advocate for people to stay. What? Like, I want people to stay off the app because it is hurting people. It is hurting a lot of good people, and it's not making anybody do anything, but it is leading other good people to react out of emotion, to inflict the same harm onto others that was done onto other loved ones. So it's...
Sea of Stars. There's something wrong. It's fluctuating again.
Alright, so we're gonna get our dailies done.
Let's hurry up and see what's going on in the Sea of Stars.
But yeah, I decided to get my blue hair back. Or my pink hair back. But yeah, so... Alright, so I hope I'm not activating a story. We probably are, but yeah, so I am trying very hard to stay off of Twitter. And people keep like, oh, this terrible thing happened. Oh, this terrible thing happened. Oh, this terrible thing happened. And it's a lot. And I am the last person you want in the mentality and the mental state that I'm in right now, especially in light of my diagnosis, in light of taking care of so many people while being diagnosed and doing all of this. It's get off the app. That's all I gotta say. Just get off the app. Because just put the phone down. I understand that it is an addiction. It is an addiction, and you can stop it. You absolutely can. But it's an addiction, and people can't put it down, and they get into fights, and they become vindictive and belligerent and nasty, and I can't deal with this. I can't deal with it. And it's just like, leave me out of it, please. I do not want to be involved. I left Twitter for a reason. And I feel like a terrible person because genuinely terrible, heartbreaking things have happened. And there's nothing I can do about it. And you can't help but feel defeated. And I can't make it better. And no matter how much I scream into the void, leave Twitter. Leave. It is... How many people have to... No. Yeah, it's a lot, and nothing I say or do will alleviate any of it. And it's sad. And I debated whether or not I would go online and like reach out to people and make a comment. Oh, hang on.
Is our retribution
No one deserves this. I wish the world was free of disasters, so everyone can thrive.
Are we going Shansha? I probably butchered the pronunciation of that, but
This is...
Nikki, what's wrong?
Just now, I had a dream. I saw something happen in another place. Maybe it's connected to this painting.
Strange. It wasn't there in the Sea of Stars, right?
no, it was not there.
Where did it come from?
I can assure you, for the every day that I have done my dailies, this has not been here. It's not been there.
The Sea of Stars leads to countless worlds. Maybe this could be a portal to one of them? But how did a link like this just appear out of nowhere?
Whoa! It's Dorgescent!
Alright, I'm ready. Come at me, bro.
Oh no, this world is being corrupted. Momo, we should take a look. Maybe we'll get some answers about my dream, too.
I don't know if this is going to impact... Alright, finish dailies and then we'll jump in. But yeah, since I've like pretty much just started, I wonder if since I didn't get very far... Hi, Sylvini! Yeah, that's what it looks like. I saw some mentions of it because I guess now that I'm on Reddit and Reddit's algorithm knows what I'm doing. Like, I already saw some whispers of it earlier today on Reddit. But yeah, new world. So, but since I've just started, I don't know if I'm gonna be ill-equipped to start it. Who knows? So I guess we're going to like do that, but I'm just gonna get my thingamathings done. All right, so we're also going to be looking for the thingamathings. I know words. They're all thingamathings right now. But yeah, as I was saying, get off of Twitter. Just get off. And for the love of all that is good in the world, if there's nothing I can do about it... No, I don't want to say that because... I do care and want to know what's going on with people. But I guess because I am an empty cup, a lot of it is just like... I almost want to say, at least for the rest of the month, don't tell me shit. Because there's nothing I can do. But I feel like I'm heartless. And I feel like... I have a lot of emotions, and most of them boil down to being angry. And being angry is not going to help anybody. And nothing I do or say will be devoid of that anger. And yeah, all this to say, get off of Twitter. It is doing no one any good, and it's not worth it. Because there are communities... Or you can build communities anywhere. You can build them anywhere. You don't have to be on Twitter in order to have community spaces. Yes, they're not as active, but I think that's partly a good thing because it's just like, you need to be able to have a life outside of online social spaces. Says the girl that's a hermit. I am virtually a social recluse. I don't leave my house. I genuinely don't. I wake up, I go to work, maybe watch one of those C-dramas on Daily Mail because I refuse to pay for every 5-10 minutes of show. Like, I refuse. Like... I don't know, I feel heartless, and I feel sad, and I feel defeated, and I feel as if that everybody and their mother will be like, yeah, Twitter is toxic, Twitter is toxic, Twitter is toxic. And like, oh, it's a good thing you left, but then they don't turn around and leave because, oh, they have to get the last word in. Oh, they have to fight the good fight. And then they wonder why somebody hurts themselves. And this is not me blaming anyone for what happened, because there is no way to tell what's going to be that boiling point for somebody. You can say something in passing, and that can be that final straw for somebody, because there's no way for any of us to know what somebody's mental state is. I don't know. I'm talking out of my ass at this point. But what I saw of what happened, it breaks my heart, because even though I am probably one of the most anti-AI people you'll come across, because I strongly believe that there is no ethical way to use AI. Or, correction, there's no ethical way to use generative AI. Yes, you can use software that with AI to assist. I mean, I am less anti ChatGPT, for example. Well, actually, no, I'm pretty anti ChatGPT, especially now that I know that it lies to you. Like, having a source of information and just like basically another Google is AI. So like that kind of assistive AI, I don't mind. Or rather, I am not educated enough on the hardships, or excuse me, of the damage that those servers will do. Because it's just like, it looks a lot like Google, pretty much. ChatGPT lies to you, so don't use it. If you want to use an AI assistant type software, go right ahead. Just don't use that one, because if it doesn't have the answer, it'll fill in the blanks. Therefore, it is not a reliable source of information. But as far as generative AI is concerned, it is built off of stolen work. It is, everything about it is stolen. So yes, I'm very much anti-AI. But here's the rub. If people don't like AI being used or generative AI being used, but they stay on Twitter, which has a built-in generative AI, you're being a fucking hypocrite. If you genuinely hate it, put your money where your mouth is. I left. Get off the platform. Stop feeding it your artwork, and then complain when people use the built-in feature into the software they're all on. They're all on this software. They are all posting their artwork, their videos, their writing on this software, training it. And then people are bitching that, oh, you're using the generative AI to do this? No. You're being a fucking hypocrite. I understand hating generative AI. Again, I hate it. There is no ethical way to use it. But at the same time, it's just like, if you don't want your artwork or anything to be fed into the generative AI machine, get off of Twitter. Don't attack people for playing with the software built in to the software you're using. And I know that's a controversial statement, and I know that people will turn on me for this statement. And all I say to that is, come at me, bro. Come at me, bro. But at the same time, it's just like, if you are going to play around with generative AI, even if it's in a way that is, that you're not paying for it, even if you're not paying for it, like, I get it. You want to play with the thing. Don't post it online. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm. Yeah, exactly. Oh, no, you're fine, Chisandy. I know what you meant. I know what you meant. Mhm. Exactly. Like, here's my mindset. Okay, I am gonna have to pop to these realms in a little bit, but here's my mindset on it. You can dictate what you do. You cannot dictate what other people do. So, if I'm protesting something, I'll use Harry Potter as an example. I personally will not touch anything with that IP because I do not believe in giving my money or giving my view or giving my attention to that IP. I don't watch the movies. I don't read the books anymore. I don't do anything. I don't have anything to do with it. I will not tell somebody else what they can and cannot consume. So if they already have the movies, if they already have the books and it brings them joy, go right ahead. You already spent the money. Like you're not getting double tapped. So go right ahead. I'm not going to dictate to you what you can and cannot do. Your boundaries are for you to manage. You know what I mean? So another example, Chick-fil-A. Don't eat at Chick-fil-A. They fund conversion therapy, right? I don't believe in torturing teenagers. I don't believe in that. Also, which I learned recently, Chick-fil-A, if you are law enforcement and you go into Chick-fil-A and you are white, you get a free meal. But if you are a police officer of color, you don't get a free meal. In fact, Chick-fil-A is actively working on fixing that, but damage is done. Like I just learned this from my father, who is law enforcement and has experienced his white coworkers getting free food, whereas he, a black officer, doesn't get it. It's just, and that was just like extra on top of that. I won't eat Chick-fil-A. I won't tell you can't eat Chick-fil-A because I don't believe in what they're doing. You know what I mean? Like you dictate your own actions. You can't dictate what other people do. Within reason, obviously. Like if you see somebody beating a dog to death, you're going to intervene because there is clear and present danger to this dog's life because it is a living entity, right? I mean, everything has a nuance. But there is no justification in dogpiling on somebody. But again, here's another nuance to that statement. And everything has nuance. So this is part of what makes me so complicated as a person because it's just like, there's so many ways to look at it. Okay, we have one more. So we gotta go right. So yeah, like if somebody's playing with it, somebody's playing with the software for generative AI. We all played with it at one point because we didn't really have a proper understanding of the environmental implications. And then there was also like a lot of us for a while didn't really know. Oh, hang on. We're going to start all the way over here. Sheesh. There we go. For a while, nobody really knew the full environmental impact and everything like that. Also, we weren't fully informed that all of it was built off of stolen art, right? And now that we know better, we're doing what we can to stop it, right? Or we are doing what we can to not encourage it. But we all played with it at one point. Curiosity is not the devil for the most part. Yes, again, there are things that I agree with, things that I don't, within reason. Come on, line up, gimme, thank you. So it's just like, everybody's gonna say something. Calling it out is not necessarily a dog pile, but at the same time, it's just like, there's a way to say, hey, just so you know, da 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 da. But again, I go back to the statement I made. If you are feeding Grok your artwork and then somebody plays with the AI feature, you're the one that fucking fed it. So you can't be pissed off that somebody plays with the software when you are the one that willingly, of your own volition, fed it your artwork. You're the one of your own volition fed it your animation. So what, you're going to just keep posting your art on there and then hope nobody uses the software that you've been feeding of your own volition? So I'm rambling because I am still so very angry about everything. And this is the part that's going to be extremely controversial, and even you will be mad at me. But I'm going to own this. So this is one of those hot takes that I am okay with being held to the fire for. Yes, there are people that kept going at but now we have people going after this other person, calling her a murderer because of a choice. And now what are we going to do? Turn around and bully somebody else so that they feel like everything is closing in on them and they make an attempt? You have to make the choice to stop. It is not right what happened to but that doesn't make it okay to turn around and do it to somebody else. And I am so very angry about it. They can get, because they announced no part 3 is not. That made the video. CA is, which is ridiculous because CA is not a Japanese love story. It's not. There are people that like star-crossed lovers, but that's not the story. And if they were the Japanese story, then a Japanese company wouldn't be making it. It would be a Hollywood story, you know? Like, and to say, like, Cloud and Tifa are a Hollywood story, no, it's not. You're actually going to find more Hollywood stories where the childhood friends actually don't wind up together because one part of that friendship is toxic or something. Like, it's kind of reverse. Like, I found in the East, like, the childhood friends to lovers is very popular and kind of my crack. So maybe, but so that's probably confirmation bias talking. I think the only Eastern show, series, anything that I've watched where the new couple kind of overtakes the words that I know, where the new relationship overtakes the childhood friends to lovers and they don't demonize the childhood friend, is Stronggo Bongsun. And that show is the shit. It is great. I suggest you watch it. It is one of the best K-dramas ever. I will fight and die on this hill. Yeah, exactly. So as far as, yeah, having this smear campaign go on for days on end is terrifying and heartbreaking. And I'm going to use a personal example. Personal example from my life. So I want to say during remake era, I made a comment about how Aerith lost the Don Carneo everything to a man in a dress because Cloud won. And when I made that statement, I made a clear distinction of, I'm going to make sure that this soundbite doesn't come back and haunt me, but there's a difference between a man in a dress and a trans woman, because trans women are women, or a drag queen who is a professional performer. But even they will say that they're men in dresses for the most part, but you know what I mean. Cloud is neither a drag queen, nor is he a trans woman. He is a man wearing a dress. And in spite of the $1 million dress that Aerith was given, she still lost. And I made that comment, and I want to say for like a week. Like, I was screenshotted, I was attacked, I was called every name in the book. And I was fine. Like, genuinely, it did not bother me. Like, I found it funny. I found the brouhaha funny. But then but there were people that were pissed on my behalf. And it's just like, don't be. I had to tell them not to be, because I was of the mindset that nothing they said or did could hurt me, because there was no ammunition against me as a person. But also, I was a little bit more mentally healthy at that time. I can't say that when I was in the worst of my mental health spirals, if I would have been okay to have this smear campaign go on against me on Twitter for whatever reason. I think there was another instance where another instance where I was talking about leaks with a friend of mine. And again, people on my behalf started attacking somebody, and it's just like, no, it's fine. Don't you dare. I actually called them out for attacking somebody for me when I never asked them to. So it's just like, I'm going to put this out there. If anybody ever tries to cancel me or insult me on social media or what have you, do not, under any circumstances, stoop to their level and defend me. I am just a girl in a box. Very literally, I am a girl in a box. You don't know me from Adam. I'm not worth your dignity to fight for, okay? I can fight my own battles. Never think to fight for me, okay? Don't, like, if I try to hurt myself, that is my choice. Don't go calling somebody a murderer because I did something to myself. But that's just it, though. Like, they attack people who they think are weak. And unfortunately, the addiction to social media, like, when people are given to this addiction, it's because they are escaping something. There's a lot of escapism in social media because we don't have people in our lives to kind of escape with. This was the button I needed to hit. Okay, I got everything. So a lot of the time, it's the reason why I will always preach that hurt people is because if you are hurting, you're going to lash out you're going to lash out against others, and you're going to lash out against yourself. And you are hurting yourself and others. And I need to go over here. Yeah. Exactly. I know exactly who you're talking about. And honestly, and this is gonna make me a fucking hypocrite. I own this about myself. I am going to be a hypocrite, but I'ma say it. That is one person that it is okay to bully off the platform so she can get help. Because there are some people that need to be chased off the platform so that they can get help. Come back when you are feeling better within yourself and you're not inflicting harm onto others. Like, I'm a nuanced person. I am not perfect. I am an angry, sad, vindictive bitch. I just present myself as a fluffy bunny because I don't want to inflict harm onto others, which is part of why I left Twitter. But yeah, and I'm going to own this. I was a nasty cunt to that woman. And I own this about myself. I'm not saying she was a saint. I'm saying I was a cunt. And I know this. I don't like how I behaved. Even though I was right and I called her out on her shit. I left. Because I don't like being nasty and vindictive and putting that out into the universe. Because I don't know what your last straw is going to be. I don't need that on my conscience. I'm good. Always. I'm actually happy to discuss things even when they're hard. Even if, like, I'm okay with having the hard discussions, and I'm okay with having the light and fluffy discussions. As long as you are not rude or inappropriate about it, which you absolutely are not. You are perfect. We good. We kosher. It's all Irie. Like, if you want to talk about the heavy hitting stuff. Oh, hang on a second. Hang on a second. Hang on a second. My ladies, stop flashing people your panties.
This place, it feels like a different world.
It's so pretty. I'm looking forward to the outfits. Give me the outfits. It's giving Moldau Zusha. It's giving Heaven Official's Blessings. It's giving Scumvillum's self-saving system. I love this. It is so pretty. It is so pretty. Hang on a second. Hang on a second. Take a screenshot. That is so pretty. Oh, wait. Yes.
Artist Nikki!
Oh, I'm an artist now. Okay.
Momo, I think someone's calling me.
Artist Nikki! Right. Someone's calling Artist Nikki?
I'll take it. I just came from an artist game.
An artist. It reminds me of the dream I had. In it, I was painting.
Maybe it's connected to that dream. Artist Nikki! Hey, Nikki! The voice is coming from across the river. It sounds like they're looking for you. Should we go and check it out?
Okay, it sounds like she knows me. Maybe we can ask her to tell us a little about this world. Look, there's a bamboo raft. Momo, we can use it to get across.
All right, first we're going to check some bugs. Okay. All right, so let me catch up. Let's see. Exactly. Like there is room for interpretation. So, and I get that. And also that I recently had this discussion about why people like Bakudeku, for example. There are some aesthetics and some tropes that people like more than others. And that's fine. I will, if you see it, even if I don't, if you like it, I love it. I don't love Izuocha, which is Izuku Midoriya and Ochako. I hate that ship. I don't see it as a lasting romance, even if it is semi-canon now. I say semi because it was written in an epilogue not written by Horikoshi, and them becoming a couple was a fist bump. So that is as romantic as a high five. But I'm not going to fault somebody if that is their preference or if they don't see why I love a certain ship. So if there's some things that can be a little ambiguous, it don't hurt me any. It doesn't hurt me any. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. Yes, it makes us extremely intolerant, which is part of why another reason why I left. Because again, my rational thought or our rational thought, we know the difference. So, like, it's not the end. Oh, what's this? Oh, somebody else took a picture here. Okay. So, like, rational thought allows for a little bit more wiggle room. But when you feed into this addiction into social media, and this is all social media, it's not just Twitter, but Twitter is just one of the worst ones. the addiction kind of whittles away at your rationality. And Moda Zusha. So it's just like, it's not the end of the world. But it takes taking a step back to realize that if somebody sees something a certain way, more power to them. As long as nobody or no living being is experiencing harm, who cares? Mm-hmm. Exactly. Mm-hmm. Shinshu would love it here, okay? He would love every second of it here. But yeah, like, why would I... The way I put it is, I have a lot in my life to be angry about. A lot in my life to be angry about. I have a lot in my life to be sad about. Why would I want to go online to be angry? If I want to be angry about something, I'll turn on the news. If I want to be angry, I will just think about the shit going on in my life. I will think about the fact that I have a degenerative autoimmune disease now. I have plenty to be angry and sad about. Why would I want to do that? I consume fiction that I enjoy. I consume art and games that I enjoy. You want to know what happened after my favorite character from Gurren Lagann died? I stopped watching it. You want to know what happened when my favorite character in Fushigi Yugi died? I stopped reading it. I don't consume things that make me upset. And if I have nothing to continue with the series, I drop it. I don't rage against the machine. I don't go full on cray-cray about it. I move on, you know, like a healthy person. All right, so let's see how I'm going to do this, because I'm directionally challenged, and this is going to be a choice. Push the joystick forward or backward to paddle the raft accordingly while moving. Push the joystick left or right to steer. Okay. Wait a second. Okay, dash R1. In co-op, I'm not doing co-op mode, so we're good. Alright, as somebody that has gone kayaking, this makes me want to go kayaking. Alright, so we're just sailing? Okay.
This scenery, it's completely different from Wishfield, but it's beautiful.
Yeah, he's helping me. Momo is very helpful
And there are
sometimes.
no signs of dark essence either.
I may have to bribe him with barbecue, though. Doo-doo-doo. Oh, wait, hang on. Whoop, I forgot. I can't swim.
Let's stop here.
Let's get a little bit closer. Daisies. Okay, so far nothing like new. But yeah, we need to do something about Nikki's inability to swim. This is unacceptable. Like, how do you not know how to swim? And also, we're missing out on opportunities for bathing suits and shit because she can't swim. Then again, if we had the ability to swim, we would literally go all the way to the edge of the map until something ate us. But yeah, I think we're good. Alright, hang on. We gotta go back to our boat. Alright, do we see any bugs or anything? As weird as it is, I care more about catching bugs than I do about, like, getting the animals to pet. Or rather, the grooming, so that I can get, like, their fur and some shit. But yeah, just so everybody knows, I may or may not censor this video also. So if I name slip by accident, I will go in and censor. So like one of my previous videos, I clearly identify that I censored part of it. So if I name drop at any point, I'm a censor it. But yeah, I'm trying to be a positive presence in content creation. But I is a spicy bitch. So I will do what I can to minimize the spice. So that nobody experiences harm due to my words and actions. Which is very important to me. I do not want to cause anybody or knowingly cause people harm. Oh, that's new. Give me stuff? Okay, that's somebody who chose... I hear you. I don't know where you are or who you are, but I'm about to punch you across the room when I find you. With your artist, Nikki. I don't care. Shut up. Okay, I do care. A little bit. I do care a little bit. So we will do all the picture taking adventures later. Because I need more outfits. So when I have like a nice wardrobe, we will start theming the outfits. So I will use my polls feature on YouTube and be like, okay, what character should I like cosplay while we play? And we'll just issue that challenge for every stream that I do for Infinity Nikki. We will have cosplay themes. I just don't have enough of a wardrobe to do like a Tifa or a Katara or who else would I want to cosplay? Or a Yuna or Wei Wuxian. I want to do a Wei Wuxian inspired outfit. I already know I'm going to at some point. But that is a down the line. Let me get more clothes. I gotta get all the clothes. Do. I went that way already. Come on, hang on a second. Hang on a second. And I'm also going to apologize for my inability to properly pronounce Chinese. I'm working on it. With all the C-dramas that I watch, you'd think I'd like learn pronunciation. Yeah, I'm just gonna get the one plant. We're good. Okay. Honestly, you're not wrong. So here's the thing. In Crisis Core, you get to see that Aerith felt Zack die. And she didn't get to go through all the 5 stages of grief. And right now, at least what it looks like, and with what I learned of the new chapter, I haven't played it, but the new chapter of Ever Crisis kind of makes one of the spoilers that I learned.
Can't go any further.
Huh? Then what do we do?
Don't worry.
Let's just
Momo.
put it this way.
We can walk across
She
these
has
stones on the surface.
She has not learned um, how do I put this? She didn't get to grieve him, but also Genova shenanigans. There are some Genova shenanigans. Um, I'm not going to share the spoiler because, again, I'm not sure if it's 100%, right? But I got some spoilers. Aerith will be redeemed. Let's just put it that way. I hope. Oh, what's this? I'm gonna butcher this. I am sorry, but I am trying. Dancing Jade Soul Dancing Jade Soul contains the refined essence gained from exploring the natural world. Scattered across Dancing Island, they've been tainted by dark essence, but can be collected after purification. Yeah, so we're having a little bit of Kagome-ness, where we are purifying the gem shards. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I think she did feel him die, which I could be wrong, but I think she did feel him die. She just can't accept it. So, and part of why I am kind of stuck on this one is I'm going to blame Sailor Moon on this one. So, in Sailor Moon, the Sailor Stars, if you have not watched the Sailor Stars at this point, go away for like a few minutes because I'm going to lay down a massive spoiler if you are interested in Sailor Moon and the final season. I'm letting you know from now. This is a massive spoiler. But anywho, so in Sailor Moon, the Sailor Stars series, Endymion, Mamoru, Darien, whichever name you prefer, when he was on, so Usagi went with Mamoru to go to the airport because he's going to go overseas for his education. Usagi bid him farewell. He gave her a promise ring. They were going to get married when he came back. Very romantic. The plane blew up. And Usagi, unable to accept the fact that he died, voided the memory. She could not accept it, so it did not happen. So she writes him, she texts him, she calls him. He's alive. Oh, he's just in America. Right? It should have been me. She's for May. She can, like, Usagi can have Mamoru. Granted, I love Mamoru. He was one of my first anime crushes. I'm not even gonna lie. But she couldn't accept him dying. So she's pretending, for her own sake, she's pretending to keep him alive. So, and the thing is, because he died, Chibiusa, or Rini is the English name they gave her, but Chibiusa, who is the future daughter of Mamoru and Usagi, vanishes. Because, as far as that timeline is concerned, when Mamoru died, their future daughter doesn't exist. In order to make it through, in order to protect herself and do what she needed to do as the protector of the world, she pretended he didn't die. She pretended it didn't exist. She watched him die and she's like, nope, did not happen. Control, Alt, Delete, did not happen. She Genova'd herself so that she didn't have to accept the fact that he died. It kind of feels like Aerith is doing a little bit of the same thing. But instead of the Control, Alt, Delete, it's more of she is transferring the image of Zack onto Cloud. Because she doesn't want to accept that he's dead. Because he died recently. Like, the timeline's a little fuzzy, but he died recently. So that's kind of where my mind is. But that's because I love Sailor Moon. And it's very easy for me to kind of compare the two. And Yeah, it's very much a nah. He gone, and she knows he's gone, but she doesn't want to accept it. What's that over there? I can't get over there.
Nikki, that rock.
But yeah, so I actually have to watch. I actually have to watch the reboot because I actually haven't watched the re-release of the
Those
series.
rocks, they turned into a painting.
So I think I'm gonna do like a binge rewatch of both the original Sailor Moon and the remake because I love both. I do. I still think the original is better in some points.
The rocks were perfectly fine
Like
before.
during the
How come they're like a painting now?
Sailor Saturn arc,
It's like
I
they
kind of feel as if
faded.
that one was played out a little bit better. But there are things that Crystal does, pacing wise, and everything like that, that I like Crystal more. So I love them both for different reasons.
Who knows? Luckily you're okay, Nikki. But are we trapped here?
Yeah, we're
Don't
fine.
worry, Momo. Let me think. These stones, it's like their colors have been drained. If only I could paint the lost colors back. Maybe I can acquire an ability outfit and use it to turn the ink marks back into stones.
Okay. It's like I never left Okami. All right. Except we're changing the colors. We are changing the colors. Oh, these ones are considered cool. Good, because I will let you know that the outfit contest that I've been entering, I'm going to let you know from now. The cool category outfit is trash. You're going to see it. So like was I'm going to drop the videos and I'll just put my commentary on top of that. And it's going to like kind of be sandwiched between the two, or between this live stream and the previous. I'll sandwich it right in the middle. And but yeah, you're gonna see it is hot doo-doo. Okay, I tried the best I could to make it look good. It did not look good. I need more cool category outfits. Ooh, I like those socks. I don't know what they told her. Aerith never met Cisne. I don't think. It's been a minute since I last played played Crisis Core, because like every Final Fantasy Friday I've either been too busy or too much in pain. But I don't think she ever met Cisne. And Cisne, she knows who Cloud is, but Cloud don't know who she is. So I think this is one of those, what's going on here? She's not going to reveal her hand. But I don't know if the two of them have met, because there are other Turks that Aerith hasn't met. There are other Turks that we haven't met. I mean, shoot, I'm still waiting for Shotgun to show up. I don't know, because the thing is, all the Turks know who she is as part of her surveillance. So we don't know which Turks she does know versus the ones that she doesn't. I don't know. Well, when I get to that point in Crisis Core, we'll definitely figure that out, because I genuinely don't remember. All right. Look at how pretty I am. Okay, after using the dancing ability, press and hold down the ability button to enter aiming mode. Okay. In aiming mode, an ink marker will appear at the center of the screen. The ink marker can sense faded ink images. When the marker overlaps with one, it activates and lights up. Releasing the ability button ends aiming mode, causing colors to be drawn towards the ink marker's target. If the colors successfully flow into an ink image, the faded ink image will regain its colors and be restored to its original form. This ability can be used within Dancing Island. Oh, so I guess I can't use it elsewhere? Okay, well, that's fine.
The Ingrid Festival is starting!
starting.
But yes, I've got a bunch of other outfits. So I've got painting, or excuse me, planting, construction, animal grooming, bug catching, fishing, an electrician of all things. Hi, Mr. Struggle! I'm hanging in there. A lot of the pain is subsiding, so it's not that bad. It's just... I'm tired of not having full mobility. And I'm coming to terms with the fact that I have a degenerative disease. So I gotta do what I have to in order to keep my body from degenerating.
Nikki! Artist Nikki!
I'm coming!
Here! I'm here! It's me, Xiaoma! Here! Here!
Alright. So I need to punt this child to another planet because he won't shut up. Or she won't. I'm sorry.
Artist Nikki, I finally found you! Don't move! Let me take a good look at you. Yeah. Okay, no injuries. Seeing you come from so far away gave me a fright. As the eye-dotting artist, it's your brushwork that brings Long to life during the Yinran Festival. We can't let anything happen to you. Don't worry, I'm okay. You sounded so worried. How long have you been looking for me?
I appreciate you. Thank you. I still have to finish the tour of letting people know what I have. At least, you know, the people that need to know. I've been fortunate in that I've been met with understanding, but there's still a few people that I haven't told yet, and I've kind of been holding off on telling them. So, and also I don't necessarily remember who I told, because I did make the announcement on social, so that I only had to say it once, but then I'm remembering, oh yeah, most of my friends are still on Twitter. I don't want to go on Twitter just to say, hey, I have this disease. So, yeah, part of why I'm a ghost is because I just don't have the bandwidth. Now I know why I don't have the bandwidth, so I like having answers, but, I should probably do that, but there are certain people that if I told, I don't know how they would handle it. And since they're already going through a lot of stress, I don't want to add to it. So it's just like, but I also know that if I don't tell them now, it's just gonna make it worse when I do tell them. Yeah. A tomorrow me problem.
Not too long, just half the day. Everyone in the village was busy setting up for the festival. We were all wishing for joyful and unending Yinran.
Okay. I am hoping. Okay, Yinran in Chinese, it refers to fate and destined connection. Okay.
Then, poof! Our eye-dotting artist disappeared. You were gone the whole day. Everyone panicked, and I was terrified that something happened to you.
Oh.
Sorry I scared everyone. Let me guess. You ran off to the mountains to gather inspiration again, right?
Excuse me.
Yep, that's it. You sure know me well. Of course. I'm practically your junior. Even though Miss Cui hasn't officially taken me on, I sit by the window every day, listening to her teach you. Every brushstroke you've made, I've studied. I'm still a long way off, but give me a few more years and Miss Cui will have to accept me.
Okay.
You've been working hard, Xiaoma. Maybe Miss Cui will accept you in a year or
Sui.
two.
Okay. Not me using this to learn Chinese pronunciations.
Nikki, you're so different today. Normally you're so quiet and serious, but now you're saying such sweet things. While I was out sketching, I must have had some new insights, so I've just got more to say. I get it, just like Miss Cui taught.
something like, with fortune a heart awakens. From this, wisdom is born. Anyway, it's a good change. Artist Nikki, let's head to the village. The festival is about to begin.
Xiaoma, this year, is there anyone you want to form an Inoue with?
Hang on, she's still
I got a
running.
whole list.
I'll come back for them.
Chang and Miss... Oh no. I haven't gotten all the materials for my Inron gifts yet. Artist Nikki, wait here, I'll be back super fast.
Damn it!
Speaking of which, my mom often says, when I was 2, I could barely walk, but I kept trying to shove a shell ball into your arms. I insisted that you and I form a Inron of fate. And that shell ball still hangs by my bed to this day.
Okay, can I, like, continue collecting some stuff? Because there's some bugs that I need to capture. I haven't seen Back from the Brink. I have not. You need to send that my way, because I think the next one that I have queued up to watch is... Hang on. It's one of those long ones that you see on, like, those pay a couple things to get an episode. Hang on, what was it called? Hang on one second. What's it called? No, don't. I'm not telling you to play. Shush. So the one that I'm going to watch next is Cold CEO went on a blind date for a friend, but fell in love with a poor student girl at first sight. But the reason why I'm watching that one is apparently whenever it rains, she turns invisible. It looks like super fun. No, go back. Go back. So yeah, that's the next one that I'm gonna watch. I've watched a whole bunch of them, and they all have the same premise. All of them, every single one of them. But I still watch them like crack.
Let me see. I still need some pouch grass.
I have some. Here.
Thanks, Artist Nikki. If I have any spare, I'll ask the artisans to make some extra for your Inron gift too.
All right, hang on a second.
Xiaoma,
Was
I
that
don't
you?
want to form an Inoue with
Yes,
so many
thank
people.
you. I'm gonna need that, cause I watch these. Like I said, they are like crack for me. Every time one of them falls on my feeds, I must watch. And there's always a conniving woman. Why is there always a conniving woman? Like, dude, I'm not gonna lie. I do reference that in part 3's video.
Oh, my mom always says, forming a Inron is like growing flowers. Everyone has their own way. Some people say quality over quantity. You only need a few seeds nurtured with care. And when they bloom, they bring lots of joy. But I like planting tons of them. All kinds of flowers. I want my garden to be full and lively.
That's true. That would definitely be enjoyable. So I'm definitely gonna give that one a watch. Like, I'm adding that one to my queue because, like, I think before bed I've been watching at least one. I've been watching at least one every night for a while.
What about you, Artist Nikki?
I think I'm more like you. I love meeting and making connections with lots of people. I feel like every flower blooms slightly differently. And every
Exactly.
Inron teaches me something new.
Exactly. Different ways of growing different flowers, different people telling different stories, makes life interesting. All set. I couldn't have done it this fast without your pouch grass. And your company. I had so much fun chatting with you. Here, Artist Nikki, these are all for you.
Thank you.
Everyone's either busy sewing new clothes or preparing their Inron gifts.
All right.
My mom says the artisans making Shangbao, Tuanshan, and Ronghua have been working non-stop lately.
Tuanshan, Renghua, and Xiangbao. They all have such beautiful meanings.
My mom says that too.
Where did she
That's
go?
why everyone loves gifting them. They hope their own Inron can be just as meaningful and fragrant as the gifts they give.
All right, we will explore once Munchkin stops talking. But yeah, I
Everyone,
keep
over here.
fluctuating on whether or not I'm a
Artist
Raylo
Nikki.
girly or not. Because there it hits some of the notes that I really, really like as far as the ships that I go for, because I'm a sucker for enemies to lovers. However, it doesn't hit as right as I would like. So I'm not averse to it, but at the same time, it's just like, it doesn't always hit. I think fanfiction, like, if I find a good fanfic, I will eat it all up. But outside of fanfiction, hit or miss.
Artist Nikki!
Thank goodness, you're back.
Artist Nikki. Whew. Thanks to
Excuse me.
You're finally back. You've been gone all day. Everyone in Inkville has been so worried about you.
Sorry, I didn't expect my sketching trip to take so long. Sorry to worry everyone.
Ah, you've always been like this ever since you were little. Whenever you pick up a brush, you get completely sucked in.
Like, I will say, as far as the C-dramas are concerned, I am still holding out hope that I will find a story where the other woman isn't actually the conniving other woman. Because a lot of them, they still showcase that the ex is at fault for allowing this to happen. They just conveniently blame the conniving woman. I think there was only one that I watched where the conniving woman called them out and the two worked together. The conniving woman still died in the end, but I preferred that one because it was very much it's not her fault. Because even though she's conniving, she's only as conniving as was allowed. But I want one where the conniving woman isn't actually conniving. Like, it is an actual... You know, I'm tired of the demonizing the other woman, but the stories are still so good. So it's just like, I hate the, oh, it's always the other woman's fault. But at the same time, these stories are crack cocaine. Mm. Exactly.
The old books say, teachers shape us, but true insight comes from within. Nikki is the eye-dotting artist now, all thanks to her passion.
Why eye-dotting? I'm confused about the name.
This time, she has returned with even more energy. Nikki must have had some amazing insight amidst the landscapes of Danqing Island.
You're too kind. I still have much to learn in the world of art, though.
And as for Momo, well, he looks even more refined and adorable.
He is very cute. I will concede that. I do want a stuffed animal that looks like Momo. This Momo, not other Momos. I want this Momo. Dude, I have been watching everything about that, and I don't know Emiru from Adam. I don't. I've only learned about her through, I think Moist Critical was the first person I watched that covered this. And then after that was Omni, because I watch Omni as well. The way that after seeing everything that happened, I would get myself permabanned because I would be throwing hands to protect that little girl. I know she's an adult and everything like that, but she looks tiny. And it's just like, how dare you attack this little girl? I will fight you. And the fact that that man was allowed to walk away, I'm fine. The fact that that man was allowed to walk away, there is enough PMS in me right now that I will cut a bitch. I will absolutely cut a bitch. I also know that if I were in that situation, I don't think I would have stopped at screaming. She had more decorum and poise in spite of everything, because I don't think I would have been as collected as she was. But the fact that that was allowed to happen to her. Violence, just violence. There would have been violence from me. There would have been violence from whomever I had with me. Most like if I were in this situation, I'd most likely be like, hey dad, I need you to come in your BDUs and like, because again, daddy's a cop. Oh, I know they're trying to blame her. That's why violence, because it's just like, always blame the woman apparently because, oh, it's her fault that this person wanted to do this to her. No. No. Look, she could be ugly. She could be like the nastiest person. She could be any number of things that would be a negative, and she will still, by virtue of being a woman, somebody will think that they're entitled to her. And the fact that this man was allowed to walk away after committing a crime against her, and the fact that Twitch wants to blame her for that. Like I said, there's a lot for me to be angry about. And the female rage that I've got, because being a woman in this world fucking sucks. Violence. The way I would have drop kicked every single one of them in the teeth. I know I'm heavy. I know my legs don't work properly. But the way I would have drop kicked all of their asses.
When you're out and about, you gotta take care of yourself, right?
And part of me wishes that she would allow herself to be sad and angry and to cry. Yeah. As things are right now, women have less rights than a corpse. Like in the United States, because, or at least in the anti-abortion states, women technically have less rights than a corpse. And if something bad happens to a woman, it was, what was she wearing? Or why didn't you leave? Or finding any and every way to make it her fault that a heinous action was committed against them. Nobody asks this same question when something bad happens to a man. And that's not to say that bad shit doesn't happen to them and they don't get sexually assaulted or anything like that. This does happen to men. But nobody asks them what were they wearing or what did they do to have this happen. Usually when men are being discredited, it's like for something else. I cannot speak for men, but I am aware that this happens to men. So I know it feels performative to put that caveat, but I genuinely believe that caveat needs to be placed there. But so, and people keep bringing up Christina Grimes. She went to my school. Like, I think I graduated a little bit after she did, or I went to that school, or I went to Dreyfus after she did, or after she had left. At least I have to double check, because I remember one of my teachers at the time mentioned that one of his old students had passed. And people keep bringing her up because that is an extreme of what could have happened. So Christina Grimes, she was she was a performer. I forgot what kind she was, but she was doing a meet and greet, and one of her fans, when he got to her booth, he shot her, and she had died. She was murdered at her own meet and greet because he was a fan, and he had killed her. And somebody who loved her and was a fan felt entitled to her life and took it. And it was a meet and greet, similar to what Emiru was doing. And
well said. Eating well
how do
is
I put
a top
this?
priority.
So,
and Momo's never been one to skip out on food. Last time he came to my
I'll let
house,
this
he
dialogue
ate
play
10
through
whole plates of barbecue.
while I
Luckily, we were
form
able
my
to
thoughts.
afford it all.
So we have other examples of female content creators that men feel entitled to them for whatever reason. They think that because they followed them for so many years, or because they donated so much money, this, that, or the other, that they feel as if that these women are property. They're dehumanized and objectified, and they are viewed as their property. I own you, is what a lot of these people think, subconsciously or consciously. That's unfortunately the nature of the world we live in. In the Middle East, well, not just the Middle East. It happens in Europe also. Because actually, the most recent case I've heard, it happened in Europe, where we have men, because she said no, they decided to douse her in acid. Or we have crimes of passion where men, almost always a man, but not all men, hashtag not all men, but always a man, where they put hands on her or try to hurt her because she did not play by the script, play by the rules. Hell, if somebody is just walking by, I'm just realizing that the dialogue isn't showing up on the screen. Sorry, I didn't realize that it was on the wrong layer. But yeah, no, it's just... And that's kind of what is scary about making this leap into being a content creator, into streaming and doing all this thing, because I'm aware that as a woman, even if I'm not the most conventionally beautiful one or the...
Ping Ping and the others have been looking for you for a while. I should go tell them you're back. Ping Ping! Artist Nikki is back!
Thank goodness. Artist Nikki, you're back and you're safe.
You. When you left, I said to grab an umbrella from the stall, but you said it would only be a short trip. Now look, you've been gone for ages. You won't believe it, but Ping Ping's been talking about you non-stop since you left. She even got distracted from her sewing.
Alrighty. Oh, let me lower that.
Lynn, please don't pick on me.
It took me a minute, but I'm back, kind of. I had to use a different mic setting that I've got. But I think I'm fine.
Artist Nikki.
I have no idea why
I was thinking.
it
Before
did the thing,
festival starts, I
but
wanna be
it did the
first
thing.
to form a Yinyuan with you.
Hang on, I gotta set the volume. Alright, so I fixed the volume so I'm not like screaming in your ears because my voice can sometimes do that. No idea why that happened, but given the timing, that was super creepy. So, yeah, super creepy.
A xiangbao, a ronghua, and a tuanshan. I brought one of each. I wasn't sure which one you'd like, so I brought them all. Here you go, Artist Nikki. Pick one.
Which one to pick? I love them all.
Take your pick. As the elders say, fate is guided by the heavens. Any path you take will lead to its own story.
Okay, so I'm gonna be completely honest. So so you know the one on the top that you kind of like dangle off of your clothing? I've always wanted one. Always. I don't know what it is for. I have to do my research so that I'm appropriate for whenever I do get one, but I've always wanted one. However, I love combs and hair ornaments and all the things. I think the one that I want the least is the fan. And that's simply because I know myself. I'm the person that would lose it. Excuse me. So it doesn't appeal to me because it's something I would lose. I don't know which one is which. Just tell me what it is in English. But
Fragrance speaks, grace lingers. I'll pick this one. Thanks, Ping Ping.
which ones did I grab?
Oh my, Ping Ping, your craftsmanship's really improved.
I chose the right
This is
one.
so pretty.
But this is gorgeous. I want one. I want one so badly. It is beautiful.
This is a special gift I made just for Artist Nikki. I put my whole heart into it.
Right.
I guess I just have to go to China to
Say,
get one.
That reminds me. Miss Cui placed an order with the Ronghua artisans, blue, green, and scarlet, to prepare the Inren gift. They should be finished by now. Artist Nikki, since you're here, why not go pick them up and take them to the eye-dotting stage? Miss Cui probably doesn't know you're back. She may still be worried.
Sure, I'll go now and deliver them to Miss Sway.
No, we are going to go harvest some shit.
Everyone.
Okay.
The village is so nice. They even gave me Inuan gifts.
Looks like you're quite the star here, Artist Nikki. Everyone really likes you.
A world this beautiful. How could it be touched by dark essence?
So I'm going to change my outfit.
Well, I'll keep speaking with the villagers while posing as Artist Nikki. Let's look into the truth behind it all.
So we are going to do the grooming one because there is a cat that needs to be groomed. There was a cat that needed to be groomed. Where did it go? Oh, hang on. Try me, jerkface. You. I am a lady. Jerk. Did you see that? Did you see what they did to me? I am a lady. Okay, so we're gonna go back to doing. We need to groom the animals. Oh, hang on a second. There's a bird, and I must groom it. I need the feathers. Bird, come back here. Come on. There we go. I feel better. But yeah, so unfortunately, yeah, there's a reason a lot of women are scared of men. Because when you look at some of the leading causes of death for women, it's almost always a dude. Like, murder is a thing that happens. Wait a second. There was a bug. There is a bug. Jade Hopper. Alright, there's something in here. Ah! Oh, thank you. Fresh ideas and inspirations stylists discover while exploring Danxing Island takes shape as Whimjade. Did I get to? I got them all. No, I didn't. Take that! Okay, that one was my fault. I did touch it. I don't know what this is doing. Can I do anything with it? Oh, hang on. I'm sorry. Wrong thing. Okay, so okay. So when I like restore the color to it, I'm able to okay. So it's like a trampoline. Okay. I can't do anything with that. No, we're gonna go back to grooming and harvesting. Oh, hang on. Oh, wait. Bugs first. Bugs first. I will say, I'm not crazy about needing to change for each activity that I'm doing.
Ripping with dark essence. Sure.
Alright. There are more bugs. Whoops. I didn't mean to do that. Come back here, bug. I need you. I don't know what I need you for yet, but I need you. So yeah, anywho's it. What's that? I swear, I have the attention of a coked out squirrel. Get back here. Alright. We're gonna go back and do the things. Oh, is there another freebie in here? Because again, we are free to play. We are not spending actual money. Yes, there is a free one. Oh, there's another free. Thank you. Free stuff. Oh, I've got to do a resonance. No, I don't have enough for a resonance. So, I try to like save up for the so I can do like the 10 instead of just a 1 by 1 kind of thing. Because I want to do 10, just like bulk it up. Because we need to do the outfits. I must do all the outfits. I actually have like a couple that I want to see if I can craft. Alright, so no, this has been here for a while. So I guess they've kind of been letting us know about like the event for a while. I'm just surprised I never noticed. Okay, I am doubting myself because maybe that scroll was there the whole time. And I just didn't notice. I mean, that sounds like something I would do. Oops, hang on. Hey, Bubba. No one's gonna see you. So I think we're good. Yo no sé. So the game itself is free. At least I don't remember paying for it. But then again, I did have it on my Xbox, listen to me, on my PlayStation for a while, so I genuinely don't remember if I paid anything for it. But, and I believe somebody mentioned that the gacha system, you can get like maybe up to like 80% of all the outfits without having to spend money. So you don't need to pay anything for it. I think somebody, because again, like all these things are connected. But I think somebody mentioned that even though the game is free, they make millions of dollars a month on this game. Or just the mobile version of this game. They make a lot of money. There was something I missed? It says something's new, but I don't see anything new. Okay, so hang on a second. There is something down there. Flame all. So I don't know, in all honesty. Like, I don't know. So I wasn't really able to do all the Dissidia games. I just know that it was a fighting game. It looked like fun. I don't know how they're gonna translate that to mobile. Or maybe I can't. Maybe I struggle with that because I haven't played a mobile game similar, so that's why my brain can't comprehend it, but I don't know. What's that? Oh, I have to do that in a little bit. So, like, the outfits look great. I don't like Cloud's outfit, though. He needs to get rid of that tie. It needs to go away. I have to think about it some more. Like, I genuinely don't have an opinion yet. Yet. That can and will most likely change in the near future as I can actually play it. I don't know. Thank you. Oh, I keep going here, and I can't do that yet. Can I do? No. So yeah, so I think once I get to like 1,000, you see how at the top right hand, you're gonna see how it says like 76 of those red crystals. When it gets closer to like 1,000, I think 1,200, that's when I'm able to do all 10 for the resonance. But yeah, I don't know how I feel about the new Dissidia game, especially with it being a mobile. Huh? This is adorable! And why does it remind me of a chocobo? It's adorable! Oh, outfits. That's what I was gonna do. It was... sketches. Alright, so can I make any of these? Okay, I need more bees, so I can't do this one. And I need more of those jumping clam things, so I can't do that one. I've got all of these. Ooh, excuse me. But yeah, these are all the different abilities that I have right now. I have this... most of this one? I'm not crazy enough about it to use my resources for this one. So... I need to get more sketches. No, I haven't played that one yet. I do not have a means. Oh, no, I do have the means. I just shouldn't yet. I should not be getting any new games for a little while. So I haven't gotten it yet. There's actually a couple games that I have to wait on. Whoops, whoops. There's a lot more monsters in this place. Like, what the hell, man? I'm not complaining. Okay, y'all need to stop hitting me. Okay. I think my bird is trying to... Okay, back to the bug catching. So yeah, eventually I'll be able to like level up my bug catching and animal grooming abilities. Eventually. Oh, there's a path right here. But yeah, there's actually a bunch of people want me to play Legend of Dragoon. So it is absolutely on my list of games to play. Another game that I should be playing soon, hopefully. There are a couple games actually. Like, what? Hang on a second. What the? My brain is drawing a blank. So after, so I still need to play Stray. So that one is still on the list. Just it didn't win the voting for this playthrough. What else do I need to play? And Stellar Blade is another one. Forsaken is another one. Forsaken? That one. The one that has strong Buffy vibes. I need to play that one also. My backlog is long, and my opportunities to play video games are null. So, hang on a second. I'm gonna. Okay, What do I need more of? I think I want to get the shiny bubbles. Let's see. Yeah, so I'm actually gonna like create like, and I'll share it on my Patreon. I'm gonna create like a list of just like, okay, games that people want me to play, like added to this spreadsheet, this Google Sheets, and I will, if it's a game that's not gonna scare the pants off of me, I'll give it a shot, right? I should probably do that. Yeah, I'll probably do that. Come on, nourishment. Oh no, Realm of Eureka. I accidentally used one of my Eurekas the wrong way. Oh, my butt. Oh, my butt. So, like, I'm gonna add, like, criteria onto the list. Just, like, no horror games. Or at least go easy on the horror games. And all that good stuff. Hang on a second. Oops. Okay. Okay. I think we're... Alright, so... So I am hoping to do a video with another stream with Stitch soon. We originally were gonna do a Halloween thing, but I don't know if that's still in the works. I didn't know that Nagisa did streams though. Why has no one told me this until recently? How dare! But yeah, whenever I show up on Stitch's streams, Monk will often join us. But yeah, I didn't know Nagisa did. That's news to me. Alright. Okay, I do want collection insights. Oh, bugs. Bugs are more important to me. I like the bugs. Excuse me. Brown rarity or higher. I can give you my Sako. Oh, wait. I can't do that. I don't have enough. Oh, crap. Alright, next time I will do the bugs. Okay. Yeah, no, I haven't done anything with Nagisa before. I would like to. That would be a lot of fun. I think I would have a blast. If I'm invited, I will definitely say yes. I think I've only spoken with Dipper in passing on Twitter, but since I had left Twitter, I haven't really spoken to her much either. Again, it's one of those byproducts of me leaving Twitter. But I would not say no if they wanted me to join them on a stream or a podcast or anything like that. I would leap at the opportunity. Thank you. Hang on a second. I'm coming for you. Let me just get this. Dude, I am busy. Stop being so rude. Bug? There it is. Get back here. Thank you. Yeah, that makes sense. Honestly, like, I think that's genuinely the best way to go. Like, I know there's a lot of people that want to get the last word in, and I get that, but it's not worth it. So it's just like, I win. Like, I won. Yeah, that I heard. Stop hitting me. All right, hang on a second. Let me do this test here. Hang on a second. But yeah, it's part of why, like, and this is why, one of the reasons why I really agree with Dipper. It's just like, nothing is going to take Cody away from me, right? I will be a diehard Cody until the day I die. It has been my first major ship, and it will always be what's going on here? Like, I will always be a Cody fangirl. Even if, which is never going to happen, but even if the ship were to lose for whatever reason, right? Never would change. Which is part of why the shipping war is stupid as fuck, because just like what you like. Canon, not canon, don't matter. I will forever fight for Zutara, for example. Like, I gave up the franchise before I gave up the ship, you know? But yeah, it's just like, move away from the shipping war. Ooh. Okay, so use the dancing ability to infuse scattered ink clusters with color, pull them together, and condense them into a whim jade. Okay. Okay, I know what I'm doing now. But yeah, I actually want to get back into Final Fantasy XIV. I have a Viera, and she's great. Hi, Summer Skies! It's great to see you! So glad you could make it! But yeah, I am slowly getting better about being consistent with my streams. It's a slow process, but I'm getting there. At least I can consistently do once a week. Though I'm finding that transitioning to Tuesdays actually helped with my consistency. Because Mondays are always crazy. But yeah, so because Stitch was moving to stream on Mondays. No, excuse me. Pardon. I decided, nah, I'm not gonna overlap. I'm gonna do Tuesdays because I always wind up canceling on Mondays anyway. So yeah, Tuesdays are great. I might do Thursdays, just not this Thursday, because this Thursday I am on dad duty. Crap. I just realized something. Where is it? Crap. Where is it? I lost it. Crap. Oh, there it is. No, yes, there it is. Okay. It is, and okay, find the right color. Right color for what? I don't know what I did. And then... Oh, okay. Shit. I did this wrong. I know I did this wrong. But yeah, so I would like to do twice a week, but life's at me. Okay, so I did that right. So yeah, Tuesdays is super easy. I would like to do Thursdays, but Thursday is dad duty, so it's hit or miss. And then every other Fridays as my body allows, but since it is like the end of the week, it's just like half the time I'm super exhausted and the other, or at least the last few times, is just like my body's like, nope, you are going to be a couch potato. Because unfortunately, as I learned, now that I know what things are, my body's like, nope, guess what? What are you kids doing? I missed it. Darn it. It's okay. Jade hoppers jump away as soon as they hear sound. They're hard to catch. Right. It's all bamboo here, and they're green, just like the bamboo. Super hard to spot. Next... hang on, sorry, wrong voice. Next time, I'll keep a close eye on it. No way I'll let it escape again. Do you want me to just give you my jade hoppers? Okay, apparently they don't want my jade hoppers. But yeah, I actually don't think I'm going to be doing Final Fantasy Fridays this week either, because I'm going to the Rocky Horror Picture Show. There's a live performance, or a live play, where I live. So, and one of my old classmates is going to be Dr. Frankenfurter. So I was just like, I gotta go. Like, I can't not go. So I've got to like find the time to finish filming the Halloween event or Halloween special that I'm doing, which Tana and I will hopefully be doing a video together as kind of like the second part of the Halloween special, hopefully, schedule's allowing. Hey, Frack! Thank you. But yeah, and then what else was I gonna do? So yeah, I gotta like get all that done because I'm running out of time. Oh, hang on, what's this? What's this? you. But yeah, so soon I will resume Final Fantasy Fridays because I miss my puppy. But I do think part of it is also, ever since I lost all of my data, I have just been like, I can't bring myself to do it again from scratch. My New Game Plus is gone. Ugh, come back. Ooh, fishing. Hang on a second. Come on.
Momo, I caught it. I'm getting really good.
With me cheering you on, nothing's a challenge.
No idea what I'm going to use this fish for, but apparently I'm getting the fish. Oops. Come on. Come on. Fishing outfit is my least favorite one.
Oh,
As weird as that is, I think this is my least favorite one. I don't like it.
Is no match.
I don't like it. I hate this outfit. Whoops.
Momo, I caught it. I'm getting really good.
Oh, that was pretty.
Cheering you on, nothing's a challenge for you.
Alright, so... Oh, wow, it's already after 10. Alright, I'm gonna play a little bit more. Because I don't think I'm gonna be streaming at all this week after this. Actually, I don't even think I'm gonna be getting much playing done after this. Because I got so many things to do. Ugh. Alright, we're gonna play it just a smidge longer before I have to call it a night. Like, I just want to catch a few more bugs. Alright. Oh, this is the one where I have to find, like, a star in the area? Oh, no, that's not it at all. Okay, so what are you talking about? Oh. Am I doing this right? Okay. So I have to, like... So how do I... No, that's not right. There should be another... I'm confused. I don't know what I'm doing. Wait a second. There's a cat that needs grooming. I mean, wasn't I supposed to treat like the umbrellas like trampolines? I might need to tutorial this again. Nope, that's wrong. I did that wrong. I'm back for that one.
Scarlet, the red dye's almost out. Quickly mix another batch. Green, pick up the pace with the shaping. We can't afford to delay these festival orders.
Those voices do not match.
More and more people are hoping to form Yinyuan. The three of us can't do it on our own. We really need to choose an apprentice soon. Plenty of people want to learn. I'm sure we'll find a good one. Artisans Blue, Green, and Scarlet, I'm here.
Speak of the devil, a potential apprentice.
Lots of folks in the village want to learn to make Rome.
That voice doesn't match either.
Nikki's still the best fit. She's so calm and steady. Back when we taught the children, she was the best at every step. Cutting, steaming, shaping. Nikki did it all perfectly.
Of course she was. Nikki's great at everything.
Damn right. I'm really not, but I tried.
And pass down my craft, but your heart was set on painting. You were barely waist high back then, following Sui Yangheng around. As soon as she put a brush in your hand, you became enraptured.
Sui would stand at the village entrance calling for you. You were so focused on painting, you wouldn't even hear.
Well, yeah, painting is
Just a
fun.
kid, always making Miss Sui worry. But now I'm all grown up.
You were just a tiny little thing when she found you and brought you home. But in the blink of an eye, you're all grown up. You've even become an eye-dotting artist, about to perform your first eye-dotting ceremony. Time really flies.
So is it kind of like those,
But you all haven't changed a bit. You're still
Red
so full of
thingies.
energy. If anything's changed, it's that your skills have gotten even
this is gonna
better.
annoy me. Because I think I know what they're talking about. It, like those red things that you're supposed to put the eyes in. I have not played Genshin, so I would not be able to tell you one way or the other if it's like that. Maybe others in the chat will know, but me personally, yo no sé. Yo no sé. Pero it
Even though
it
I'm
is a
not
lot of
officially
fun.
master and
And I
apprentice,
do
I've always regarded all
enjoy
three of you as my
hang on, sorry.
mentors.
Like, I do enjoy being able to, like, dress up my character and put together different outfits and all that while it's still being an adventure game. And it still has a nice amount of combat. It could have a little bit more combat. I'm not going to lie. Could have a little bit more. But the mini games are... Nothing is too hard. It's a very... I don't even want to say it's a cozy game because it's, like, a little bit above that as far as... It's an easy game, but it's fun. You know what I mean? Like, it's hard... It's hard to describe, but I don't know if it's anything like Genshin. It might be. I'll ask. I think my brother would know because he played Genshin.
Look at you, so sweet.
I'm gonna have to look into
Such
that
a
one
good
because,
kid.
like,
How did I let Sui steal you back then?
I am.
Such a shame.
I have no
A
impulse
true
control,
shame.
so I am terrified of gacha games for the most part. But I decided to give this one a try because the pretty won over the scared of the gachas. Because I have no impulse control. In fact, my card is locked up. You cannot see any of my cards. I can't see any of my own cards. Yeah, that's probably the case. Because I know Genshin was more combat.
But even though Sui Yangheng can
But
be a
I
bit
do not know.
unreliable, she's actually a great mentor. Since you became the eye-dotting artist, she's been going around the village treating people to meals just so she can brag about her wonderful apprentice.
Excuse me, I'm sorry. Maybe I am going to wrap up
She's
soon.
ordered quite a few Ronghua this time. She said she wants to give them away during the Inyuan
Excuse me.
festival to help everyone form Inyuan. It's also a little celebration for you.
We're actually here to pick up her Ronghua.
Here they are, all the Ronghua she ordered. It's your first time as an eye-dotting artist at the festival. Don't worry, just be yourself. And if anything happens, just find your teacher. She may act indifferent, but she cares about you more than anyone else.
I understand. Thanks
Excuse
so
me.
much, you three.
Oh, I'm
I'm
crashing
sure Miss
already.
Sui's getting worried, so I'll
The
head
fatigue
back
is
now.
kicking my
I'll
ass.
pop in again someday.
I'm over it. I am over being
All right,
tired.
take care on your way back.
Alright, so yeah, I know that thing's up there and I can't get to it. I'll figure it out when my brain functions properly. Alright, I think I am gonna call it a night. One second, I saw a particular shade of... There it is. But yeah, I am gonna call it a night. I am exhausted. I will not be playing tomorrow, so chances are when I do play, it is gonna be live, so tomorrow night, I'm on dad duty. And then Thursday day, I won't be streaming because I got family crap. And then Friday is the Rocky Horror Picture Show. The weekend is filming and editing the video. And hopefully it'll be released on time because it has to drop. So I think I'm going to drop it on Halloween day. And then the stream that... Tana and I do, if we do a stream together, will be on Dia de los Muertos. So, November 2nd, most likely. But I will solidify that soon. Later. That is a later me problem. So, yes. Good night, Sobini. Good night, everybody. I am fading fast. I hate how quickly it hits. I am over how quickly it hits. And my dog is crying at me, so I am going to snuggle my dogs because they also want to go to bed. So I love you all. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. It is always a pleasure. I'm going to bed. And I am sorry that you got to see a little bit of the spicy Rhea earlier today. I am still very angry about the Twitter situation. I will eventually not be so angry about it. Eventually, hopefully. I love you all. Please stay safe. Please stay healthy. If you haven't done a health check, get a health check. Go to your doctor, get checked, because you do not want to wind up like me or worse. Okay? Because we all at the age where things are happening. Yes, Yuki, I will pick you up. All right, hang on a second. I can't leave without her saying goodbye. Come here, pretty girl. You were quiet, crying to be on camera, so... Okay. Yuki wanted to say goodnight. My silly little girl. Okay, no, she just wanted titty time. Yeah, she just wanted titty time. Good night. Wake up, Mouse.